there. I had a fake voice, and a fake voice means most of the time you have a fake personality as well. Your voice communicates normally all of your emotions and feelings and thoughts, but if you censor your emotions, if you censor your thoughts, and when you don't allow yourself to have certain emotions because you think that if you would have them, that means you're a bad person, your voice will not express yourself authentically anymore because you don't allow it. And the thing that is left, you try to portray to the outside world a happy persona maybe, or you try to portray this idea that you're perfect all the time, or that you just a positive person and you don't want to be negative. I understand where that comes from because I literally was that myself. But that is not healthy. I think your voice is supposed to express the full range of emotions. I think when you have been hurt by other people's emotions and other people's thoughts and opinions, you don't want to become that too. So that could be a reason why you become a person who censored yourself to be only that one facade that you show to the outside world. But it's lonely. It doesn't really feel good. So how can you find your real voice? How can you actually find also your real personality, your true self? It doesn't matter how you think your voice sounds. It's your voice either communicates your truth or it doesn't. It comes down how much emotions you allow yourself to feel and to have and to express. And also how much space you give yourself. Your voice needs space to be heard. And if you don't give yourself that space, literally, you just become that kind of nice person that never makes any waves. You know, it's liked by everybody because you're just so cute and so nice all the time. And you never feel anything negative. You kind of become that fake person, and your voice mirrors that. But the thing is, when you have a life that is built around your fake persona that you might think is real, that's your real self, is that you become ultimately unhappy because you don't feel heard, you don't feel seen, and you don't feel respected. And you might feel like you don't belong in the world, or you don't belong to anybody. How do you go about finding your true voice, your unique expression of yourself? Listening to the voices inside and listening to the emotions that you have. We're so complex human beings, but if we allow ourselves just to view ourselves through the lens of that fake persona we want to portray to the outside world, actually that's not the truth of us. We are so much more than just this one facade we portray to the outside world most of the time, or that people see from us. And we get stuck in this facade of acting a certain way, of thinking a certain way, of feeling a certain way, and we kind of feel committed to just be that person, when in reality you have so much more depth and pain you've been through and things you experienced and all your vulnerable parts of yourself. So I guess that's the good stuff, you know, that makes you authentic. And I think it's important to show that. You could argue you shouldn't show that to every person in the world, but the people that are closest to you, especially those, we kind of don't want to hurt them and we don't want to get rejected, so we kind of censor ourselves to this nice version. When you have a fake voice and you have a fake personality, you're not realizing it that you are, because you're stuck in maybe that facade of you that you want to portray to the outside world, and you don't want to allow yourself to feel things, and you don't stand up for yourself properly, because if you would, that would mean that, you know, some relationships you would lose. Not everybody would like you. And when you want to be liked by people, when you want to be loved by people, it becomes really hard to be truthful to yourself and to be honest with what you need. I guess we're all fake to a certain degree, because unless we've become completely acquainted with ourselves, our life experience, our emotions, and really become very sensitive to what our experience is. And then only we can communicate our truth. Then we can be honest. If you like this video, if that video made you think about yourself in a different way and encouraged you to express yourself more truthfully, to stand up for yourself and your voice and your emotions and your thoughts, then I'd love if you give the video a like, because it helps with the YouTube algorithm a lot. And please subscribe for more content like this. And this channel is all about finding yourself, finding your voice, being more authentic and living the best life that you could live. I thought I'd try something new, and I've seen this on a fellow creator's videos that he kind of did an after vlog after the main content of the video. I like this idea about sharing some of the things that are going on in my life and what's happening right now in my life, so that for the people who are interested in it, can get to know me a little bit better, what I do. So right now I'm in the middle of a change. Because the last few months, during Corona as well, I kind of discovered my love for singing again. And I always loved singing. I always loved also teaching beginners to sing. But I kind of had given up on the idea that I could develop my voice further than to that particular point in time. I was on a plateau, and while Corona, I used the time that I had, so much of it, to sing every day. And by singing every day and using my voice so much, it developed so much more than I hoped it could. And it's kind of really strange, but this old dream I had arose again. My dream of, being a singer, and because I just love to sing. I just feel it's the best thing in the world. And I kind of got sidetracked. Crazy dog there. And I got sidetracked by trying to be a good person, because I was so afraid of being a narcissist or being too egocentric or self-involved, that I did everything that I could to try to become a good person, to try to want to help people, trying to become a good coach. I love coaching. I love helping others as well, like in dancing or singing or coaching them. But I guess my motivation was kind of flawed, because the truth of me is I want to sing. I want to communicate my emotions. And when I sing a song, a musical song, it's just everything in me lights up, and I can do that for hours and hours on end, and I'm not bored. Even like when I'm singing the same song for 10 years, it never gets boring to me to sing that song. And so right now I'm kind of working on myself again, more intentionally, on becoming a greater singer every day. And I don't know, let's see where that takes me, but I'm going to continue work on that. And I'm very happy in a relationship with my boyfriend, and for a long time, I thought that I can't have a successful relationship. I was kind of wounded by relationships because every time I had relationships it was so hurtful and dramatic that I couldn't live with the shame, I couldn't live with all the hurtful emotions that would arise in me, like all the disappointed needs and expectations. So it was a real journey for me to find a person where I can have a healthy, interdependent relationship with. I first had to become really, really honest with my own patterns and destructive patterns as well in relationships. Because my strategy to be in a relationship was to just not be in a relationship, to just distance myself. And I could be very open with a lot of people, but I wouldn't really get intimate with them. I wouldn't really allow myself to trust them to stay in my life. Yeah, so I teach dancing beside doing coaching. And I start to realize more and more that I love coaching, I love teaching, but there's a part of me also that isn't satisfied with being on the sidelines anymore. I guess I really badly want to be a singer. Yeah, and so where I'm at the moment, this is a beautiful park near where I live in Germany, in Hamburg. And it's just so beautiful right now. It's such a beautiful day. The sun is shining. I hope you have a lovely time. Yeah, if I can help you with anything, let me know in the comment sections if you have any questions. Share your story. I always love to hear what you're going through. And yeah, let's connect. Be honest and real about our emotions, and don't be afraid to show yourself, to be who you are.